Good morning friends. In this video we are going to discuss other methods of hyperbola. So last videos other methods of ellipse and other methods of parabola already we discussed. So those who have not seen those videos, so please see the videos. Why? Because sequence of videos is very important for understanding the drawing. Okay, so with this we can end this conic sections. So let us start here. Other methods of hyperbola has three sub-methods. So first one is foci and transverse method, second one is double ordinate method, and third one is rectangle method. Okay, so first we will discuss foci and transverse method. So here the question is distance between focus is given 100 mm and distance between the vertex points V1 to V2 is given 60 mm. By using this foci and transverse method, we have to draw the hyperbola. So for this what you have to do? First to draw the axis line, horizontal line, and mark on that line this is center point O, and the distance is given focus to focus F1 to F2 is given 100 mm. So take this side, left side 50 mm, this is F1, and right side also take 50 mm, this is F2. Okay, and next is, so this is 50 mm and this is 50 mm. And next distance between vertex point is given 60 mm. So from here you take 60 mm, this is V1, and this side also 30 mm, it is here, it is V1. Okay, so this is 30 mm and this is 30 mm. So this total is 50. So O2 F1 is 50, O2 F2 is 50, O2 V1 is 30, and O2 V1 is 30, and O2 V2 is 30. Okay, so this is given data, and we have to go for construction of hyperbola procedure. So what you have to do? First, left side, listen carefully, left side take number of equal points. So from here you take 10 mm, 20 mm, 30 mm, 40 mm, 50 mm. Like that you mark 4 to 5 points. Take 4 to 5 points and give the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. So mark the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what you have to do? So mark 1 to 5. We are taking 5 points here. So the point taking is very important here. So first to take V1 to 1 is the radius. So I am writing here V1 to 1 is the radius. V1 to 1 is the radius, and F is the center. F means F1 is the center, and draw the arc. So we know that always the curve touches the vertex point. So vertex point is the fixed point. So from here only arc generates. So that's why V1 to 1 is the radius, F1 is the center, and draw the arc on both sides of this V point. So here draw the arc like that. With the same radius, V2 is the F2 is the center, and draw the arc on the right side also, on the above of both sides, above and bottom of vertex point. And for cutting this arcs, V2 to 1 is the radius. V2 to, here I am writing V2 to 2 is the, V2 to 1 is the radius. V2 to 1 is the radius. V2 to 1 is the radius, and F2 is the center. And cut the arc. F2 is the center and cut this arc. With the same radius, F1 is the center. Cut the arc opposite side. Then in the same manner, next point, V1 to 2 is the radius. F1 is the center. Draw the arc. Draw the arc. With the same radius, F2 is center, draw the arc on the other side. So similarly, V2 to 2 is the radius. For cutting 2 points, we are taking 2. V2 to 2 is the radius and F2 is the center and cut the second point. In the same manner, F1 is the center, cut the second point. Similarly, go for third, fourth, fifth. So you will get a number of points. So it depends upon your time availability in the examination. You can go for 4 points, 5 points, 6 points. Okay. So now join this all the points. Join this all the points with a smooth curve. Then you will get this hyperbolic curve. Okay. So hyperbola, and you can check both sides from the center point. Both sides similarly you will get. So in somebody and some in examination, some curves have like that and some curves like that, not like that. So if you extend this, it will go extended. It will not come and join the line. So that's why it comes both sides similarly, symmetrically. This is other method of hyperbola, foci and transverse method. Next we go for second method. It is double ordinate method. So in this second method, double ordinate method, the question is double ordinate is given 90 mm and abscissa is 40 mm and half of the transverse axis is 35 mm. By using these three, we have to draw the hyperbola. So procedure is, here also first take draw the axis line. Okay, draw the axis line. And first you take abscissa is 40 mm. Suppose assume that A. So A to some distance, 40 mm distance is there. Assume that this is B. So this is abscissa distance. Okay, first take abscissa. And half of the transverse axis is 35 mm. So from here you take 35 mm where you are getting, mark that point. Okay, mark that point. So this is 35 mm. This is 35 mm. And double ordinate distance is 90 mm. So above up to this point, perpendicular to this, take 45 mm above and 45 mm below. Okay. So this is a double ordinate, means opposite side, above 40, half of the distance opposite, above and half of the distance below. So 45, total is 90. This total is 90. So A, B, C, and this point is D, and this point is E. Okay. So now with this length, so same parallel to this line, and from here draw the parallel line, and from here draw the parallel line. So now you can construct two rectangular boxes. This is double ordinates. That's why we are calling it as double ordinate. And divide this top portion. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Mark all the points. Now F to D divided into equal number of parts. Assume that we are dividing equal number of 4 parts. In the same manner, opposite side also divided into equal number of 4 parts. In the same manner, here also divided into equal number of parts, and here also divided into equal number of parts. And give the numbering from this point 1, 2, 3. So 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash. Here also 1 dash, 2 dash, 1 dash, 2 dash, and 3 dash. And mark the point similarly here 1 dash, 2 dash, and 3 dash. Okay. Now from this double ordinate point, B point, join to 1 dash, or join this point, all the points to the topmost point. Suppose B to 1, and 2 to B, 3 to B. In the same manner, B to 1, B to 2, B to 3. Okay. Now join these points A to 1. So directly join A to 1 dash. While joining this line, you will get the intersection point 1 dash and 1. Mark the point. In the same manner, join the point A2 2 dash, and the next is A2 3 dash. So while joining this, you can check here 2 to 2 dash line. It is getting here, and 3 to 3 dash line is getting here. Okay. So P1, this point is P2, and this is P3. So P1, P2, P3, 3 points you will get. In the same manner, bottom side also A2 directly 1. A2 1 dash. Directly join A2 1 dash. While joining this line, 1 dash and 1 line, it is intersecting at this point. So mark this point is P1, and A2 2 dash. So join this 2 dash point here. So that is P2, and A2 3 dash. So you are getting here. So that is P3. So here also P1, P2, P3. 3 points you will get here, and 3 points you will get here. That is depends upon division. But it is very important to see that F2D, how many parts you are dividing. Same number of parts you have to go for D to C also. D to C also. And then join all the points from the D. It is given limit from the D to P1, P2, P3. And the node point is B. Abscissa point. 1, 2, 3. And join up to the E. So this curve says that we can hyperbolic curve. So this is regarding method 2, and third method is rectangular method. It is very, very important method. Next we go for third method. Okay. Now this is the third method, rectangle method. It is very, very important method. Why? Because suppose 10 examinations is there. From the 10 times he is asking around 7 times this question. Means it is very, very important. So this is simple procedure. I will tell simple procedure. So listen carefully. The question is distance from the two asymptotes. So here draw the hyperbola by using rectangle method, and the distance between the two asymptotes is 30 mm and 50 mm. 30 mm and 50 mm. Draw the hyperbola. So that is the question. So here the main focus is distance between two asymptotes means two axis lines. Two axis lines. Suppose first to take a unknown length vertical line and a horizontal line. Assume that these two lines are x-axis and y-axis are asymptote A and asymptote B. From these two asymptotes, we have to take the distance. So here the distance is given 30 mm and 50 mm. So here the main logic is whatever the major distance is there. Suppose 30 and 50. This is the maximum distance. So that distance you have to take on y-axis. We have to take on y-axis. It is very, very important. Just to recollect that, remember that on which axis we have to take this distance. So the maximum number of students they will make mistakes here only. So first you have to concentrate on which is the maximum number. So here 50 is there. So just to mark the 50 on y-axis. So from the asymptote 0 point, take 50 mm and mark the point. And from here next it is 50 mm. It is 50 mm. And take 30 mm on the x-axis. Whatever the least distance is there, that is on x-axis. So this is 30 mm. Okay. So from this point, draw the vertical line, and this should parallel to vertical asymptote line. And from here, draw the horizontal line. This horizontal line should be parallel to this horizontal x-axis line. These two intersection point is this is. So this is the starting point of the curve P point. Okay. Now this is the x-axis. Assume that this is the vertical axis or horizontal axis line. So from here on the x-axis line, you take number of points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can go for equal length or unequal length as your wish. Okay. And give the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And you can go for 6, 7, 8 also. Suppose you went up to 5 mm. So on the vertical line, remaining number 6, 7, 8, like that you can go. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So I am taking only 5 points here and 3 points on this line. Suppose you are taking 8 points here, you can start from 9, 10, 11 like that. So now from the point O, just join 1 to O by a straight line. 1 to O, join by a straight line. While you are joining this 1 to O, it is crossing, it is intersecting or passing through the vertical axis line, this line. So mark that point. So this line is called 1 dash. So one line we are joining up to node point O. While joining this line by a straight line, it is passing through vertical axis line. This is called 1 dash. So this is 1 dash and this is 1. So here the logic is from one draw a vertical line and from 1 dash draw a horizontal line. This vertical line should be parallel to vertical axis line and horizontal line should be parallel to horizontal axis line. This is 1 point, reference point. This we can call it is P1. Okay. In the same manner, join 2.2 O by a straight line. 2 to O. Now, while joining this line, you see once again it is passing through here. It is intersecting at this point. So give the numbering here 2 dash. And from this 2 dash point, draw a horizontal line. And from here, draw the vertical line. You will get another point here. In the same manner, go for third point. Join 3 point to the O. Always straight line. So it is intersecting point here. It is 3 dash. From here, draw the horizontal line. And from here, draw the vertical line. You must see here, always vertical line should be parallel to vertical axis line. And horizontal lines are always horizontal axis line, parallel to horizontal axis line. This you have to follow. And you must check here where it is intersecting. You should not go for any distances. Suppose here less distance is there, maximum distance is there. You don't go for any distances. Just to see you are joining 1 to O, whether straight line or not. And second point is where it is touching, mark that point, it is 1 dash. And from that, draw the horizontal line and vertical line. So from 1 dash, horizontal line, from 1 vertical line. Okay. So this is the procedure. In the same manner from fourth point, so join the fourth point to O. So it is joining here, cutting here. So join this point. Next to fifth point, 5 to O. So from here, draw the line. So like that you will get all the points. Mark point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sixth point once again, join sixth point here, 6 to O. Same similar procedure, 6 to O. So while joining this horizontal line, it cuts. So when we are taking vertical line points, it cuts the horizontal line. And when we are taking on the horizontal line points, it cuts the vertical line. So here it is cutting. So this point where we are joining 6th point. So you can give number, this is 6 dash. So from here vertical line and from 6 draw a horizontal line. So we will get point here. So now go for 7th line. Just join 7th line to the O. So it is cutting at this point. So from here draw the vertical line and from here draw the horizontal line. Next 8th line. So from here draw the vertical line and from here draw the horizontal line. Okay. So like that you can take 8 points or 10 points in the examination, and after completion of that join all the points. Suppose all the points and it is passing through P point. It is fixed point, and now join all the points and extend the curve. So we can say that it is hyperbolic curve of rectangle method. Is very important method, and sometimes in examination asks oblique method also. In this oblique method also, rectangle method, and second one is oblique method. Oblique method means simple. It is vertical axis and horizontal axis we are taking some angles he will give. Some angle means 70 degrees. Suppose it is 90 degrees. X axis and Y axis between these two is 90 degrees. Sometimes he will be oblique means 70 degrees or 80 degrees he will mention. The procedure everything same. Suppose from here take 30 mm, from here take 50 mm. Once again horizontal line, vertical line. You taking number of point 1, 2, 3. Everything is same. You will get same mark. Okay. Only thing oblique means you have to take degrees. So these are the few methods, important methods in other methods of hyperbola. So I am giving my own explanation, which is not in textbook, which is not available in textbook also I am giving. So listen the videos carefully, okay, and learn. And first of all, I thanks to for your support. So please like this video and share it. And if anything is there, you comment it, and please subscribe. Okay. So next in the next video we'll go for cyclides. So cyclide has a very important topic. So next video we go for cyclides in a simple manner. Thank you. Thanks once again.